in the case of Diana Apcar, like in the case of a few other individuals. You see, we historians, sociologists, political scientists these days pay attention to movements, economic forces, globalization, this and that. What we tend to forget is the power of the individual. The power of the individual is a remarkable phenomenon, in good and in bad. It is far from certain that the Holocaust would have taken place without a Hitler. It is far from certain that just because of the Bolshevik regime, millions of people would have been killed without a Stalin. An individual, you know. This is the bad dimension of it. And then you have magnificent individuals to various extent. And Diana Apcar is at her own level, as a single woman in a country where there was no Armenian community, without any doubt, you know. Okay. What did she do? She helped the refugees. She helped protect the rights of Armenians, you know, through her writings, by being Consul General. A woman who grew up in India, ended up in Japan. Her husband dies. She's left with several kids. Their business is in shambles. She becomes a businesswoman, you know. Then she becomes a political activist. Okay. Very clearly, these were not women's roles at that time. And I'm not talking about Armenians, you know. Okay. How many such women could you find in the United States at that time? Or in France at that time? She is a unique case, you know. She is a unique case. I have no doubt about that. I think if she hadn't been an Armenian, she would be known today. I mean, if there had been an American woman playing her role, I can assure you she would appear in textbooks of women's studies or in general readers for colleges. She's totally unknown because she belongs to a small group of people who didn't have a state about 22 years ago, and whose history is essentially viewed from a perspective of superiority by others. She didn't have a state behind her. Okay. Yeah. She didn't have assistants or anything like that. She tried to do her utmost, you know, for a cause in which she believed, that is the survival of the Armenians, the survival of the Armenian state. So she is one of those rare individuals who single-handedly tries to make a difference in history. And overall, there are very few.